welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another drawing video today. I tried out a new style of drawing. It's kind of like a cartoony style of drawing. Obviously you guys saw it in the thumbnail. So it's super simple for beginners, or if you just want to switch up your drawing style. I actually really love how this picture turned out, and I might start doing more cartoon style drawings on my page soon. I hope you guys like this video, and of course follow me on Instagram, and if you try this out, be sure to Instagram DM me your recreation of it, or of course tag me on Instagram as well. But let's just get straight into the video. Hi guys, I wanted to jump in here and let you know that I'm using the app Adobe Illustrator Draw for this video, and I use that for all my videos and all of my Instagram posts. And I do use my iPhone and my finger to draw all of this. I don't have an iPad or an Apple Pencil or anything, so I just wanted to put that in there in case you didn't know and you're like new to my channel and you're like, wait, like what are you using to draw this? I have a beginner tutorial on how to use Adobe Draw down below. I will link it for your convenience. So yeah, anyways, enjoy the video. So y'all, I'm starting off with this gorgeous picture of the queen herself, bad bleep Addison Rae, and I'm taking my black marker. I'm using the 2.5 like size, and I am tracing the outline of the picture. This is going to be the first step, is just tracing everything in black. And since for this photo, there are different like levels to it, like her phone and hand are at a different or closer to the camera than her face is, you want to start off with drawing and outlining everything that's closest to the camera first. So that's why I'm starting off with her hand, and then I'll do her phone, and then I'll do her. It's just simpler that way, I found. So that's my pro tip. And like I said in the intro, this style is super easy for beginners because you're basically just tracing everything super simply. There's not a lot of intricate shading and little details in there. And as you'll see in a second, I am doing the like little shading, I guess you could call it, on her knuckles in black. So kind of anything that's like a big thing that you would normally like shade that's like kind of necessary for the photo, just draw that in black, like on her knuckles. And this just gives the photo more dimension. You can do as many or as little black details as you want, just depending on how you want the picture to look. But that's how I kind of do shading. I guess it's not really shading, but just kind of putting in those little details where you normally would do shading. That's how I do it for this. And as you can see, as I'm doing like her phone case and stuff, I'm having some places where like the black lines overlap and aren't like perfectly in line, but we are going to fix that all at the end. So like don't worry about it, just do kind of like a rough outline and you can fix all that at the end. Some other little details that I'm adding in are like the little lines in her hair, just to give it some dimension because her hair is wavy, and also some dimension on her neck, just because if you don't put those lines in on her neck, it does look a little bit weird, so you want to give it some dimension in there as well. Alright, so on to the facial details. I'm starting off with the lips. I'm just simply outlining the lips in black. And then I am going in and outlining her teeth. I'm not outlining them each individually, just kind of the general shape of them. I'm doing a little line next to like where her nostril is, and just for kind of like the bridge of her nose, I'm just doing a little line kind of in the same general direction and shape of her nose, and then of course outlining her nostrils as well. For the eyebrows, I'm just doing a thick chunky eyebrow for this, so just outlining them in black. And now onto her eyes. These are a little bit more difficult because she's kind of like on an angle looking to the side, so it makes it kind of hard. But I'm just outlining like her eyeball, like not like the lash line or anything, and then I'm drawing in where like the iris is, the colored part. And then I'll increase the size of my pen and do a little pupil in there on both eyes. Now that we're done with the outlining, here is the fun part. We're going to start coloring everything in. So I'm just using the color match tool on Adobe Draw to tap and fill all of the outlines that we did. This part is super easy and goes really quick because you can just tap and fill everything. It's super nice. But I'm doing her hair. I'm adding a little bit of dimension with that darker brown I did right there. And then with her face, obviously just color matching it, kind of adjusting it a bit because color match with skin tones is just like so difficult. And I'm doing her neck a little bit of a darker shade just to get a little bit of shading in there as well. And I'm doing her hand the same shade that I did her face. And as you can see, I kind of messed up the phone right there. I forgot to like add in a line when I was tracing it, but it's super easy to fix. And also I'm going to fix her finger because it's like a little bit like weird looking. So I'm just adjusting that as well. Super easy to fix that and just re-outline it. And now I'm doing the blush, which I kind of went back and forth with a bunch of different colors for it in this photo, but I figured out a little life hack to make it a little bit easier. So what you do is color match the skin tone on her face, and then just use the color wheel and drag it down a little bit more towards the pink zone, and that should give you a nice, good, like neutral shade. For the blush, that's how you get it. So life hack. Now I'm adding in another layer underneath the photo, and I'm doing a pink background on this picture. So I used to do the background on the same layer, but recently I've been adding a layer underneath for the background. So that's my new thing. So now onto the eyelashes. I was debating whether I should do a regular brush or a tapered brush for these lashes, because if you know me, my drawings, I love doing big lashes, like really voluminous. So I did not know what to do with this, and I still am not sure how I feel about it. I went with the tapered brush, and I did kind of like the same lashes I do on normal pictures. I'm not sure how it looks. I don't know what to do, but that's what I went with. So and now in typical fashion for my videos, I am going through and fixing all of my many mistakes and the little overlaps that I made in this photo. So I will fast motion this, and then we can get on to the final reveal. So I've been trying to be more creative and more fun with my backgrounds lately. I used to only do solid colors, but that's why I'm doing the now second layer as a background, because it's just a lot easier to change it with having it as a separate layer. So I'm just doing like a little colorful little purple thingy. I might add a little flowers, little hearts, I don't know, whatever I'm feeling, But that's like my new thing that I've been doing, is just trying to make the backgrounds of my photos more fun. So that's what you're seeing here. Alright guys, it is time for the final reveal. Are you all ready to see Miss Addison Rae, Bad Bleep herself in cartoon form? 3, 2, 1. Wow. So I went with a little funky background on this one, a little bit groovy, if I may say so myself. So shout out to Miss Addison Rae for sponsoring this video. Just kidding. Okay. Cue the intro. I mean outro. Okay guys, that concludes the video. I hope that you guys learned something from this video, or just try out a new technique. And if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more drawing content. And if you do want more tutorials, or if you're learning digital art, my tutorials playlist will be linked down below. I have like a dozen different videos on how to do digital illustration, so feel free to binge that if you are learning digital illustration. Check me out on Instagram for more content and stories and all sorts of stuff like that. I post on there all the time. And make sure to comment down below any video requests you want to see, or things that you're kind of struggling with digital illustration, because I would love to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. You got it, girl, you got it. Little baby in a bag and I'm working. No, not a vibe, but you're working. Lost and all, I love them all, to me a perfect. Baby girl, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. You got it, girl, you got it, girl.